No, about 5 years ago, yeah, so all of them left here. Thanks for that. When we started enforcing very strictly in the near future, then they're going to move. And yeah, somebody can do that. Then eventually, the last place they got. But I would imagine, probably in March, Julia will have a proposal that she's comfortable with to submit to y'all, and go from there. But yeah, that is the issue. We're planning to address. Well, I mean, you can.
I'm just saying. Are we going to talk about holistic view
I've given Dan memo, which I studied various other communities and found ones that had what I call an amenity license. In other words, if you're on any type of retail establishment downtown, you are allowed to provide your customer one drink while they are in their shop. And I found like about 30 communities that allow that.
It's not like that in science park.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Most
those
of them define it to a special district. Then the second category places cigar shops. And I found
so yeah, this combobulated when I forgot my phone.
they ran
So I'm like, on my dates on here, so you said that.
then the last was
The 8 to 5 is the entire session. Saturday. Mr. Council.
none of them ever went over. They all basically said their ordinance says
I gotta look at my notes and put it on my calendar.
alcohol cannot be
Damn meticulous about that. They call it.
and then of course I am doing research.
Yeah. It's on time.
A bar, per se, a bar that could sell 100% alcohol if they wanted to, also sell retail if they wanted to, or like a hard rock cafe. I didn't do any of that.
I'm always getting them bar.
If you're going to allow bars, then what they sell.
And if I don't write it down now, I can put it in my calendar. And she kept changing it.
Most places,
This is clear.
food sales, majority had percentages, a few of them just had requirements that you had to have a kitchen in there. And 15 item menus and
If I get the first
and a
one,
lot
I
of
get the
those,
second.
a lot of those.
To get a reminder.
And I don't know what they're doing. Do they have audit?
Like I said, we check on that.
The city has a white house. It's like everything else. Staff shortage.
Do restaurants have a percentage other than on Sundays?
Yes, in the city they do. 40 to 45. Could be the other way around.
6:45.
That would be some communities have some communities just have one. It's really what you want from the community. I mean, do you want alcohol to be 3.5% of general retail businesses? Do you want people to have a right to go in and have a beer or a glass of wine? I mean, look at it, it's still spirit. But a beer or a glass of wine, you know, whichever one you want.
We closed that little bit of loophole.
Whatever it was before the subdivision, you know, it's become more that y'all originally did. And, you know, if you don't, the simple solution is easy. And then B, these places and they rightfully sell. And like right now, we allow places to and you can go more about this than I will, but they want to sell information from your instead of actually having a certified accountant and a certified with details and certain categories showing everything. If you actually did require it, some communities, yes, or some communities for food sales, you cannot that does then get away from the point of sale getting Coke for that running Coke or beer or whatever. If somebody wants to get around that internally,
You could, you know, want some, I brought it. You could just limit the number of licenses.
you can. But you still I'm not even getting into that. Pay a lot of money to do. You have just a little bit bigger. There are places. Do we need to speak to them tonight?
In my opinion,
Sometimes less.
But wait a minute. I actually sat and prepared like 3 questions. So,
Questions is fine, yeah.
No. I mean, I would just stand up and say, you know, we're here, we're available for any questions. And then they'll ask me questions that they have. Not sound good?
yeah.
Looks like a good one too. You know, I play ball with Stacy. You know, gives me a little I like Stacy. But his offensive line just seemed to play to the level I think.
Who was that guy we had? Oh, Sam Pittman. He was
Big business.
What y'all need to do first is set up what type of staff.
Which one is you? Rezoning is probably. Which one are you?
It needs to be such that there's still. And, you know, one thing that some of the communities only admitted to, like it's having their ordinances. They actually have it. Once a month. Part of the same person, you can know all that. Since I've been here, we want people to be able to have a drink on this show. And I said that not now, I didn't really have a problem with whatever. To me, I said, tourism venue, it's part of the whole package. But, you know, when you're just talking about places that sell stuff,
This Kahado was just a fishing trip.
I think we could, but they weren't
So
marketing.
you had one, didn't you?
Well, the guy in his phone.
Oh, is that right?
It's still experience. His money was just.
Now, that a Ford back
Also,
in there?
what you got,
Oh, Jeep Cherokee?
they cashed in on the burger frame. Of course, they need $10 and just use it to it.
Cherokee?
People pay $50 for a shot of burger. Yeah. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, they manufacture that specialty.
They have to sell $85 for merchandise to match up for one of the so
But that probably will come back sooner or later. GTX or a Roller. 68.
in there.
They gotta do something this year. For a long time, lifestyle has been changed. You got the big pretzels, really like the very Well, I think we get it with pizza. We can't let it be shots.
And you know, I mean, the bottom line.
Police car yesterday.
And I realize
No, I wish I did. No, I wish I would have, but it was solid.
if you got
I mean, you can turn a curve on it and swell down. What your name is? I didn't want to associate. I'm trying to get it. I got the files and stuff. All these Bibles and I have appetite.
And their trend is higher. That's what I'm trying to say.
To me, I
Oh, is that? Maybe God was sick. I don't know. Are you serious? I did not know that.
We made an investment.
Oh.
I was always
Okay. Good, how are you? It's closed now. It's closed now.
Well, if I did do that, my dad would hit me
For a long time.
I put some of that to Mr. Jackson came by and dropped off copies of it.
Yeah, you may need to pass those around.
This?
Oh, you are.
Julia's got one, right? Okay.
Curious now.
Care if Stephen consolidate some of those items?
Haven't yet.
What's that?
Do you care if Stephen
Julia,
consolidate some of those
have y'all
items?
received
into
an
one? I mean, go
application
through
for
them
that
quickly,
store
just so
on,
you guys do one vote?
Castleton Road, Jeff?
If Keith is fine with that, I'm fine with
You
it.
were fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do the server.
Yeah, I imagine they probably
wouldn't
wouldn't till they're
by
finished.
itself, but the other one, I'll just have them
Yeah.
run through them.
Unless they change their business model, they won't follow.
Keith's fine with it.
Good with me.
Huh?
Heard word discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tragedy. That's that.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, there's no guarantee. You know, the alcohol control board has power or something else. You know, they've got a list of,
It's a nice facility.
yeah. I mean, they've got a list of like 15 or 18 standards they can go through.
We got about 50 seconds.
How long put it that? It's still that nice.
Well, I mean, the guy wants to, you know, he wanted to build his business to compete. And unlike most small convenience store owners, he actually wanted to build one that would be like quick truck and restaurant. You know, most of them don't. You know, most of them are interested in just having a whole wall with a phone and a bunch of video poker games in the back. Yeah, yeah.
I want to get to know him.
Did that guy appeal?
Yes, he
Good.
did, as a matter of fact.
Good. Good.
I think Julia told me. He did appeal.
We're getting ready to start.
Sorry, I like Stacy said.
Good evening. I'll call this meeting of the Cartersville City Council to order. If you will please stand for our invocation and pledge.
Join me as we pray. Our dear gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this evening. We thank you for the opportunity to come and do the business of this great city of Cartersville. We ask that you would watch over us through this weather event this weekend, that you would keep our electrical department, gas department, our first responders, public works, that you would keep them safe, and our public safety personnel. If we do have that weather event, we ask that you would give them safety, that you would make the damage minimal, that you would keep those warm, those both sheltered and unsheltered, and that you would watch over us. Bless us now as we do this business of the city, and we'll give the praise and glory for what's done, and it's in your name we pray.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Drake, the roll, please.
Carrie Hodge, Ward 1. Here. Jay Stepp, Ward 2. Carrie Rolfe, Ward 3.
Here.
Calvin Cooley, Ward 4.
Here.
Gary Fox, Ward 5.
Here.
Alyssa Cordell, Ward 6.
Here.
Thank you, Julia. I want to know who from that side of the room put Jace's chair right there so I couldn't get to my usual spot.
I don't know.
We'll talk about that later. We have the approval of our board meeting minutes from January 9th. Council, you've had an opportunity to review those, and now would be the time to make any edits, corrections, or if there are none, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Council, I would kindly ask to add 9 items to the agenda this evening. That would require a motion.
Make a motion to add 9 items.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. And motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Council. As Councilman Roth mentioned, I don't think it's a surprise to anybody, we do have a significant chance of poor weather this weekend. I know that Mr. Porta had a weather update from our fire chief, and I figured we would share that at the top of the meeting as opposed to the end of it. So if you would.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, as Councilman Roth pointed out, obviously we have all been under the weather conditions that we're going to be subject to this weekend. We keep hearing the weather. We have daily weather reports through our fire department, fire chief, and all departments. We're being prepared, but we want to make sure our public is prepared with that. So here's some of the main points kind of from this afternoon's event. We'll have another weather update tomorrow. We're going to push out that information to the public. We're trying to be as proactive as we can. Our public works is getting ready. If there is an ice storm event, if a snowstorm, whatever event is, all our departments being on basically getting prepared for that. But from the public standpoint, if you also, if you want to point out, we have set up a storm page on our website. We are trying to be proactive and push out information out there to the public for our local citizens to be prepared on what can happen, be prepared for that in case the power is out from an ice event. Ice will does, if it gets on the power lines, it will weigh them down, eventually may snap them, and it'll take our guys time to get back out there, but we're going to respond as quickly as possible. But just please be patient. We are going to do the best job if we do suffer a severe weather event. One of the things that we don't know about what may happen on Monday, if it is a severe weather event on Monday, our solid waste may have to be postponed, but we will push out some notification via social media if we do have to postpone any of our pickup, or if our customer service or any of our facilities are closed based on the weather conditions. But we're trying to be proactive as possible to make sure our streets and roads are safe as much as possible, so our public safety can continue to serve our public citizens, our citizens every day.
Thank you for that. And you know, look at the past performance of this city in times of severe weather, and every one of our folks have risen to the occasion every time. We have no reason to not think that they'll do the same thing this time around. So thanks in advance to all the folks with the city that will be braving the cold, while hopefully the rest of the people that don't need to be out will be out just kind of waiting and riding this forward. Thank you for that update. And so we will move on. We'll start with an appointment to the Convention and Visitors Bureau. Mr. Porta?
Yes, so Don Griffin as was willing to serve on that board. Jeff Watkins has been serving for a number of years. He's had to step down based on his judgeship. And Mr. Griffin's term, if the council will approve, will expire on December 31st, 2028.
If there's no discussion, a motion is in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Good evening, Mr. Menino. We have an appointment to the Planning Commission, or several, actually.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Yes, the terms of 3 of our Planning Commission members are expiring on January 31st. The Ward 1 appointee, Jay Milam, Ward 3, Fritz Dent, and Mayor, your appointment to Lamar Penley, which is actually a 2-year term versus a 4-year term. They've all said they're willing to continue to serve if reappointed.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? And if there's none, a motion's in order.
Make a motion to approve these appointees.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Come on back for Z26-01, please.
Yes, this is a proposed rezoning from office commercial to general commercial for a 1.2 acre tract located at the northeast quadrant of the intersection of Old Mill and Doffett Ferry Road. The property previously had a commercial valve operation warehouse on it for several years. With that, an automotive classic car fabrication restoration facility is looking to permanently locate at that intersection. With that, they are under the current office commercial zoning. They're allowed automotive specialty shops, but it doesn't include the fabrication of body shop painting and things like that, with which is part of their business operation. With that, we need to rezone this property from office commercial to general commercial. And with that, the Planning Commission did recommend approval of this application.
Thank you. Any questions for Randy at this time? Seeing none, I'll open up a public hearing for case Z26-01, asking anyone who wishes to step forward to speak for or against at this time. And for anybody that comes forward, if you would please state your name and your address for our clerk in the minutes.
Don Jackson. I live at 1258 Burnt Hickory Road, Cartersville. We've owned this building for about 30 years, and it's always been in an industrial, commercial type situation. And we just need to get it changed to general commercial so we can move in a great tenant, which they want to come up and say a couple of things, I think. Okay. And that's all I've got, unless anybody's got a question.
Nope. Thank you, sir.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yue. I live at 33 Spring Ridge Road, Kingston, Georgia. I'm one of the owners of Sixes Custom, who we would like to occupy. I'm here with my son, Alex. We own the property together, and with Steph, who's our office manager. Yeah, this is a specialty shop. We're currently operating out of Adairsville, Georgia, and a second property outside of Adairsville, and this would allow us to consolidate our business into Cartersville. So appreciate your questions and your consideration.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll continue with the public hearing for Z26-01. Anybody else wishing to step forward and speak for or against may do so at this time. And seeing none, I will close the public hearing for Z26-01. We'll have a second reading and public hearing at our first meeting in February, which is?
February 5th, I believe.
It is, February 5th. I don't know why I don't ever write that down, but yeah, that's when we'll do that again. Thank you. We also have a first reading of ordinances, and Mr. Lovell, if you'll take us into that.
Yes, Mayor. This is a supplemental ordinance for the Series 2026 Water and Sewer Bond. This ordinance will ultimately establish the financial details of the bond issuance, including principal amounts, interest, maturities, and the redemption provisions that are in there. What you have before you today is an ordinance that has all the legalese in it, but it has all the financial numbers blank. On February 6th, it is my understanding, February 2nd, we are currently scheduled to have it priced, where all those numbers will then be able to be plugged into this ordinance for y'all to approve for your second reading.
Okay.
It is recommended by staff for y'all's approval tonight.
Thank you. Are there any questions about where we sit right now with this water and sewer bond ordinance? Having no questions, once again, we'll take this up for final consideration with final numbers at our meeting on February the 5th. Mr. De Leon, you are up next, sir.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. This is for the water tank inspection and cleaning, which is done every 5 years. The Water Department solicited quotes for remote operated vehicle inspections. The lowest bid is from SE Diving Services in the amount of $33,735, which includes video and photo inspection reports and pressure washing of the exterior of 2 concrete tanks. Recommend approval for this service.
Thank you. Any questions for Mike on this? If none, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Next item, please, sir.
Yes, sir. Valve actuator replacement. The gearbox that operates the plug valve for the filter bypass at the wastewater treatment plant has failed and needs replacement. We received quotes for the replacement of the gearbox and the addition of electrical actuator for the valve. Chalmers and Quebec submitted the best bid of $60,065. The recommendation of award to the best bid is due to them being a certified Pratt valve repair shop, and also the 20-week shorter lead time than other bidders. I recommend awarding this work to Chalmers and Quebec.
Thank you. Any questions? If there are none, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chief, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. We're seeking approval to pay our annual subscription to Power DMS, which is a software platform we use to houses all of our departmental policies, our training records, CALIA files or national certification. The annual subscription comes at a cost of $12,021.74.
Thank you. Questions for Chief on this item? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and Council. Solid Waste received quotes for 41 various size dumpsters. Lowest quote is from Waste Quit for $43,704.23. We recommend approval to purchase these dumpsters, and it is a budgeted item.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next item, please, Wade.
Yes, next item is our garbage carts. We also received quotes, and the lowest bidder on that was Auto Environmental at a price of $31,683.60. We recommend approval of these garbage carts, and once again, this is a budgeted item.
Thank you. Any questions? If not, a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Wade. Mr. Greer, we're going to handle the three that you have and all these other added on items while you're up here.
Okay.
Please.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. First item tonight is a budgeted purchase of the remaining Dell computers for the 25-26 fiscal year. It's comprised of 24 computers. Total is $28,857.72. That is to be funded by the 2020 SPOST, and I recommend this for your approval.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
What, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Are these computers replacing other computers?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 24 old computers to,
Yes.
I was thinking about maybe it could come to the Summer Hill After School Program and replace the ones that's already there.
We will,
Think about it.
we will look into the methodology of legally making that donation.
That's all I ask. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or discussion? And last we left off, had a couple council people fighting over who was going to make the motion, so I'll let y'all go back at it.
Second.
So I have a motion from Councilwoman Hodge, a second from Councilwoman Cordell. Thank you. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And the third item that you have there. Actually, no, we're on the zone support software.
Correct.
Renewal.
This item is a support renewal for our Zone GPON fiber system. This is the platform we use to deliver fiber internet service to our customers. It's a budgeted item, and the total is $11,740 from Goldfield Telecom, and we recommend this for your approval.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Panasonic Toughbooks for public safety.
This is a purchase of 11 Panasonic Toughbook laptop computers for the police and fire departments. These are the laptops that we use in the fire apparatus and in the patrol cars. Total cost is $28,064.85 from ProLogic ITS, and it is to be funded by the 2020 SPOST, and we recommend this for your approval.
Thank you. Remind me how many of those there are? Is it
Total?
How many of those Toughbooks were there?
We have one in every patrol car
Okay.
and every fire apparatus,
Okay.
probably 50 to 60.
Okay.
I could be short on that.
I understand. Sorry, I could have asked you that before instead of blindsiding you with that, but.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, any discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have a number of, actually we have 6 items that were added to the agenda that you're handling, and I believe Mr. Porta said that Mr. Lovell said we can handle all these. Once you rip through them, we'll do it all in one motion if that's agreeable.
So I'll do the
to
first
It's going to be
5.
1 through 5, and then the server separately, since it's a larger purchase.
everybody. Okay,
but
that's
1 through
fine.
5.
1 through 5.
All right, first add-on is a access control system for the gas department. We have an aging door system for building security that we're going to replace. Totals $26,249.03 from Telenet Systems. Second add-on is network upgrade for public safety, gas department, city hall, and Ellinger Park. This will replace all the wired network switches and wireless access points. Total is $79,720 from Blue Ally. Third add-on is the same as the gas. We're replacing the aging door access control system for public safety. Totals $58,081.05 from Telenet Systems. Add-on 4 is a budgeted support renewal for our ArcGIS enterprise software. This is the software that we use to create maps and work with geographic data for all the departments. The total is $39,700 from Esri. Add-on 5 is a budgeted support renewal for our Bluebeam PDF software. This is 27 licenses for various departments, and we're asking for an amount not to exceed $9,000. This is a software that we use for plan review and concepts and documents. I think that's it on those 5.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions on these items? If there are none, a motion would be in order.
Make a motion to approve the 5 items as stated.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
And the motion carries unanimously. Your final item is the city server system upgrade.
Yeah. Final item is a request to purchase a new server system. This is something we do every 4 to 5 years. We're doing it a little bit ahead of schedule because there's some supply chain issues going on in the world. So we're jumping ahead a little bit on the schedule. This is the system that supports Cogsdale, our utility billing applications, all of our security, all the financial systems and communications for the city. The requested amount is not to exceed $400,000. It's not currently budgeted in the 25-26, but we will fund this with the 2020 SPLOST, and we recommend this for your approval.
Thank you. Is there any discussion?
I do appreciate Stephen looking out for this, for the city, basically seeing that the marketplace, what's going on in the world, and data chip shortage and everything else. So thank you, Steve, for doing that.
Absolutely. Any other questions or discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. By the way, these added on items, members of the media who are here, if you would like a copy of this, we'll have that for you at the end of the meeting. Tom, good evening, Mr. McKee. Go right ahead.
First item that we have for you is requesting approval to pay an invoice for emergency repairs. We completed a bucket truck loading system for bucket truck number 500, and we recommend approval to pay this Paris Corporation invoice in the amount of $11,649.26.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
The second item we have is an interconnection agreement for a solar installation on the residents here in the city. This agreement is our standard agreement, and will allow us to be able to turn that customer's system on at 5 Crestwood Road in Cartersville, Georgia, and we recommend that agreement for approval.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Tom. Mr. Wilson, welcome back.
Public Works is seeking approval for an agreement with Nixon Power Services to provide semi-annual maintenance services on our generator at a rate of $990 per year for a 5-year period, which is $4,950. We recommend approval of this.
Thank you. Any discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next item, please.
This next item is a force account agreement. GDOT has prepared one related to the Sugar Valley Road Bridge that is to be constructed soon. Because the project is located on a local roadway, we are a third party to the agreement, and requires us to acknowledge that we will maintain responsibility on the Sugar Valley Road Bridge, which we do now. Public Works recommends approval of this agreement to allow this project to proceed forward.
I do have a question. Again, things just pop into my brain. Will the bridge be replaced in the same location where it sits?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be a few changes, but it's pretty much the same line.
Okay.
There's not a lot of room for movement.
So will that road
in
be?
corridor.
I know, but I'm trying to think, I think it was on Iron Belt Road where when they were having to change the bridge, they kind of relocated it, did something temporary, then came back and.
Roads gonna be closed.
It's actually gonna be significant detour there, yeah, up to 18 months.
Yeah.
But the GID is paying for it, so they're the ones with the project.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for that. Any other questions or discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I guess the other option is just let that bridge fall in, right? That's
Correct. We've done some work on it.
probably not a good idea, yeah. Mr. Morgan, good evening to you, sir.
You said the mic was off.
You need to charge them.
It's on now.
It's on now, okay, good, good. The first item we request approval for is additional A&E services with Croft Architects. and
Hold on a
Design.
second. Is there a green button there should be a green light that's on that? Just push, there you go. Now it's on.
Okay.
He's fine.
He led me astray. Okay, good. He's like, come up and push the button. So anyway, we're requesting the additional services proposal that we received from Croft. We did some redesign. There was a significant savings in costs, but we incurred some additional costs with them in the amount of $422,200. We're asking your approval.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
The next item is the guaranteed maximum price we received from Hogan Construction in the amount of $21,299,821. This is for the City Hall project and all of the associated area. We're requesting your approval as we look to move forward with this project.
Thank you. And I'll say it before we get a motion in a second, but, when rebidding this, I want to thank Mr. Porta and you, Freddie, and everybody else that was involved in trying to negotiate the original maximum guaranteed price, or guaranteed maximum price, and it didn't work out. So, you guys recommended that we kick it back, start over again, and as a result of this, there'll be significant cost savings, and I think even process savings in the way that we're going to be able to go about this project. So
Yes, sir.
I'll thank y'all for that, and I'll let you comment after we vote. Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
I just thank the mayor and council for listening and hearing. Like I said, we try to look at these as best we can, every project. Freddie is still working with Hogan. We're looking at probably a February groundbreaking.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to confirm those dates with them, so hopefully fairly soon we can break ground and get started.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Next item.
Yes, sir. The last item I have is the surplus equipment. We're requesting approval. Departments have brought these through to the garage facility and requesting approval to surplus these items and sell them at auction.
Okay.
Freddie, does that include the computers that Stephen mentioned?
No, sir.
Okay, I just wanted you to leave that out if it did.
No, we'll have to. We'll have to get this new computers. It'll take a couple months.
That's fine.
Okay. Enough time to work on that.
Keith is moving. He's moving.
Sorry, Adam, I was thinking of Lindsey McDaniel, who used to sit over there, and every time we'd have this, he'd start asking questions about the cars and which one he wanted to get and all that stuff. All right, Chair will entertain a motion to approve the surplus equipment.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, Freddie. Mr. Porta.
Yes, Mayor, this is a resolution to support Bartow County, who's submitting a request to Senator John Office for congressional direct spending. The city and county both put money in the 2026 SPLOST for airport improvements, and I'm recommending this resolution to help support this request. It'll be $1 million commitment from us out of the 26 SPLOST for airport improvements, and this resolution is recommended for your approval.
Thank you. Any discussion? If not, Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
Next item is readoption of the civility resolution. We passed one in October 2023 and didn't realize it expires after every couple of years, so recommending reapproval of this resolution.
Thank you. And any discussion? If not, a motion's in order.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Back to the added item list. Mr. Archer, you are up, sir.
Mayor and Council. We are requesting approval of an order form addendum agreement between the City of Cartersville and Sports Engine LLC to provide hardware and software for the streaming of sports events at various CPRD sports facilities. In exchange for a revenue share, Sports Engine will not charge the city for the cost of the equipment and associated software. The city will receive 10% of the subscription revenue. The agreement is renewable on a yearly basis after an initial 5-year term. This arrangement kind of brings us to the forefront of providing online sports streaming services for friends and family of our participants, while also creating maybe a little bit of a revenue stream for the department, and we recommend approval.
Thank you. Any questions or discussion? If not, a motion's in order. You got a question?
I was just thinking about a little bit of ethics while you're streaming, filming, coaches, and parents and things like that.
Sure. Well, we have expectations in place for that. So.
I like it.
Will they be at
Oh,
every facility or? will
Not
the
every.
equipment there?
The ones that we have available service to, yes, the gyms, a couple of the baseball and softball fields. The ones that we don't have that internet service to, we'll eventually try to do that, but it will take a little bit of infrastructure there.
Thank you. Any other questions or discussion? If there's none, a motion's in order.
Motion
To approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, sir. Mr. Lovell.
Yes, Mayor. Next item is a standard dedication and maintenance agreement for the water department related to the Greenfield development. It is recommended by staff for your approval.
Thank you. Questions, comments, or motions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Mr.
And Mayor,
Oh,
before
yes.
you go to the next item, I had me a note to mention this to y'all, but I forgot to. On item 17 that y'all approved, the DOT contract for the bridge, within all those documents, there actually is a resolution. And I just wanted y'all to separately approve the resolution associated with with that particular project, so that can be signed and everything. Because sometimes DOT follows up and they want to see that that's on your minutes that you did approve that resolution.
Thank you. Well, do I have to add that as an item?
No, I think it was part of item 17. You could just go back to item 17
Okay.
and do that.
So we're going to go back to item 17. And Chair will entertain a motion to approve a resolution that, I guess, codifies what we approved
Yes,
when we addressed item 17 the first time.
right.
Okay?
Motion to approve the resolution.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you for that, Mr. Lovell. And now, Dan, I believe you have that final added item for us.
Yes, sir. This is field number 1, Dillinger Park, where we're doing renovations on that for the middle school and the high school fields. Field number 2, Ron Goss of Panic Construction, Inc. has willing to donate a new scoreboard for field number 1 at a cost of $20,000. It'll be subject to agreement, be subject to final approval of myself and David Archer Jr. But I recommend approval of this donation agreement with Panic Construction, Inc. LLC.
It's Pennant Construction Management, Inc.
Okay.
Just for the record.
Okay.
Thank you. If there's no discussion, Chair will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Last, but certainly not least, who got to go first the last time we went through this.
I did.
So welcome back.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Council, and again, thank you for the opportunity to share some highlights. This is from our November 2025 financial report. Total revenues through the end of November are $89,097,719, while expenses for all funds through the same time period are $100,674,642. So revenues less expenses equate to a total year-to-date net loss through November of $11,576,923. We have a total unrestricted cash position, again through all funds, as of November 30th of $128,358,207. A few highlights from our major funds. For our general fund, has an operating net loss through November of $5.8 million. This net loss is due to $10.2 million in capital expenditures with the purchase of 3 fire trucks, as well as the construction of our new recreation center and construction at Matthew Hill Park, as well as engineering and design for our police firing range. Property taxes were billed in November and were due in December, and we expect revenues to pick up as these funds are received. Other revenues that are exceeding budget projections for the year include our insurance premium tax, franchise fees, building permits, fines and forfeitures, as well as some of our recreational fees. Our water fund is also currently operating at a net loss, and again, this is due to capital expenditures totaling more than $10 million for our water treatment plant expansion, as well as $7.4 million for our wastewater expansion. Our gas, electric, solid waste, and fiber funds are all operating at a net profit with healthy cash reserve balances, while the stormwater fund is operating at a slight net loss due to the purchase of a Peterbilt dump truck. This capital purchase is the reason the stormwater fund is currently showing a net loss of just over $4,000, but additional collections this year will improve this to a net profit. And again, all this is further detailed in your report. Please let me know if you have any additional questions.
Thank you. Questions for Ms. DeSanto on any of this? I'll let you comment.
Again, Diane's covered this. As the mayor and council are aware, we knew we were going to dip into reserves this year for some of our capital projects. Keith touched on one this evening. On the water and sewer projects, we're going to be issuing those bonds on the February 5th agenda. And so some of that money that we've been paying for, will get reimbursed. But we went proactively and tried to not borrow as much. I mean, we're talking about $400 million in projects. We're only borrowing $250 million, so we're trying to cover that through reserves and additional revenues. But overall, financials are doing well. See why.
Yep. Any other questions from council? Pretty good. Thank you. Anything else that needs to come before council this evening? If not, Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Stay gold. Stay warm, Captain.